Hello, wrestling fans. I'm Shane Shatters, and this is Shane Shatters Presents Classic Indies, a show we're doing here in conjunction with my friends here at the Independent Rewind. We've been bringing you a lot of very exciting action here these last couple weeks. Some great main events, great wrestling matches from 30-plus years, covering mostly the Mid-Atlantic area, but in some cases we've brought you matches that were done internationally. This is something we like to do once in a while. This is a wild card show. We're gonna hit the button. I don't know what's coming up. I have no idea what this is. We're just gonna hit the button and we're gonna start rolling tape, and I'm just gonna talk my way right through it. We're gonna commentate on whatever's going on here. So my producer here in Studio B, we're ready to start the action here, and oh, look at these guys! Look at these guys! It's the Combat Kid, ladies and gentlemen. The Combat Kid, accompanied to the ring by his manager, Spike Callahan, also known as Patrick McNeil, the world-famous Inside Wrestling writer. Oh, and there's Major Mayhem. Major Mayhem. Talk about a guy who's MIA. This match is coming to you from the Cadillac Club in Martinsburg, West Virginia. Bobby Keller's dad was part owner of this club, and we were running Sunday afternoon cards ordinarily all throughout the year at this venue. But this one is before Christmas. As you can see, everything's very bright and tinsely. Oh, and we're on it. We're in it quick. Combat put it on his former tag team partner here. These two had broken up the month prior. This was a rare Saturday night show. I think this was the only time. A big reversal by the Major coming in. Combat was not a big guy early in his career. The Major, gives him the Razor Ramon fall away slam. And a big hip toss here. Arm drag. This was Holiday Havoc, 1997, the first year of Championship Pro Wrestling, and this was our first regular home, and we were glad to be here. Capacity crowd on hand, which is to say there's a good crowd on hand. Nothing's ever really capacity. Your referee is Rick Weed, which was a peculiar name that he gave me that I never really truly understood. His real name was Howard. He said he wanted to be known as Rick Weed. I said, Rick Reed? He said, no, Rick Weed. I don't know. It must have meant something. A couple months later, he came to me, and this is no exaggeration. I'm not making this story up. He came to me and said, this is my last night wrestling. I'm going to California. I'm going to work in the porn industry. And a handful of face by Combat. I never saw him in any feature films. Not that I didn't try. Oh, dragging his face across the top rope. That hurts. Combat Kid made up for what he didn't have in size with just gall and mouth. He just constantly jawed at referees and officials. Oh, got his leg swept. Missed the elbow. Is that a young Joe Lance I just saw there in the front row? If you're watching, Joe, hello. Referee putting the count on these guys. These guys going at it hot and heavy. Like I said, they had been a tag team in the early several months of CPW, but they had broken up the previous month, and this was the grudge match. Oh, double punch situation there. Combat dropped, and as does the Major. I can honest to God tell you, I have no idea if the Major is still alive or dead. I have not seen him, spoken to him, emailed with him. He's MIA. Listen to Callahan. Now, those old guys used to always come to the matches. They were always drunk. They didn't know what they were talking about. All day long. Oh, what a big dump! And the Major's thrown out in front of them. They were a good old group of guys. They always had fun at the wrestling matches. Always had a good time. And Combat following. Combat would later become Gino Sammartino as a tribute to Bruno and some of the other great Italian wrestlers. Oh, he just ate some post. Just ate some post there as the Major's trying to. Now he's chasing after Callahan. Well, our camera doesn't. I don't know what happened here, but Combat's down. Spike's on the run. Major's trying to throw Combat back into the ring. See if he can achieve a quick victory here. As you can see, matching pants and tights. It was a military type of scenario they had with Callahan and, of course, Muhammad Kane. Going for the super kick. He isn't exactly a sexy boy. Combat out of the way. Fooling around a little bit. Kane did a sleeper. And Callahan up on the apron. And the referee distracted. Oh, Muhammad Kane landed a blow to the back of his neck and head and takes off running. Unaware to the referee. And a 3 count. And the Combat Kid snags the victory over his tag team partner, former tag team partner. Well, wait a minute, what's going on here? Muhammad Kane has returned with that very same flag and is beaten down on Major Mayhem. Remember, these 3 men had a falling out the previous month. Flags and kendo sticks and all kinds of things. Just the Major taking a beating. Oh, he might caught that one in the face. That didn't tickle. Who's coming out now? There's Bobby Keller! Bobby Keller hits the ring. Scheduled later on for a street fight match with Muhammad Kane, making the save for the Major. And these guys are trying to hightail it out of here. Let's go, let's go. As Keller chases. Love that mullet, brother. God love you, Bobby. God love you. On his way back to the ring to check on the Major to see how he's doing. All right, I think that's going to do it for this one. I think maybe next time we can dig up that footage of the Keller Muhammad Kane street fight match from Holiday Havoc 1997. That was a fun short little match there, I thought. Combat Kid beating the Major Mayhem, probably sending him into permanent MIA status on that one. That's it for this week, fans. I'm Shane Shadows. This is Shane Shadows Presents Classic Indies, and we'll see you next time.